Namaste and good morning. I'm Ranjana Pradhan and I'm back with you with another class that is very important and close to me as well. A couple of my friends and contacts requested for this class particularly because in our asana practices we mention and give a lot of emphasis on breathing patterns, pranayams, so she and a couple of others asked for this class in particular. I know pranayama practice or in, teaching in video is a little bit complicated and more effective if we could do it in person, but I will try my best and to give simple and concise instructions. I hope you can follow it and practice as per the instructions given. Now, please take your medical conditions into account. Make sure you consult a physician before you go into intense pranayama practices. I know it has huge benefits, but that doesn't make you capable or right to do any pranayama practice that you wish. Please be aware and mindful. Do not dive into it straight away. Get used to it. Your normal pattern of breathing and your controlled pattern of breathing by doing the pranayams is entirely different. So make sure that you are healthy enough, you are aware enough, and under guided instructions you start the practice of pranayama. Prana meaning the vital life force in human beings breathing, and ayama means lengthening or working on the breathing patterns. We can do that through pranayams. Pranayams are normally, you can do it any time of the day, but normally done on an empty stomach. And the sequence of it is normally done after you do an asana practice and before a dharana dhyana meditation practice. So that is the sequence it covers. The class today I will be doing, there are lots of different varieties of pranayams, but I'll be doing 5 forms of pranayams. I have tried to incorporate important ones, but out of these you can choose about 3 as per the kind of person you are, the temperament that you carry, whether you're an introvert, extrovert, the kind of pranayams that suit your body and the life situation that you're in, whether you need something that takes you out, rapid and active, or something that calms you down or relaxes you. So choose the pranayams as per your need and as per your body's demand, and regularly practice it. It's definitely going to give you good results. Yogas and pranayams are very good in fixing, balancing, cleansing, challenging, and strengthening the internals and the externals of a body. Huge benefits you can look up, but different pranayams, again, from your Muladhara to Sahasra chakras, they activate most of it. Your different organs in your body, your spleen, your pancreas, your intestine, different lungs, liver, they work on cleansing and exercising. They work on circulation, increased stimulation. So it produces heat in the body that you need. It even calms down the body. So there are huge benefits to it. But make sure you do this under instructions when you start. And once you get your body used to it, you can do it on your own. So let's begin without further ado. The first practice that I'm going to get you familiar with is Bhastrika. Bhastrika is a practice that is focusing on your lungs. Different lobes of the lungs, but for beginners you don't need to go into detail. Just keeping in mind your inhales and exhales. Exhale especially has to be quite rapid. Most of the pranayams you have exhalations are more active than the inhalations. So what you do is your elbows around your side section. Make sure you don't go to the front or further to the back. Take it to the side. So when you're inhaling, you're taking the deepest of inhales, arms up, and when you're exhaling, do not use too much pressure, but just generously and comfortably exhale. Both using your nose for inhales and exhales. So we're going to do 5 rounds of Bhastrika practice. Inhale. that was Bhastrika. Make sure you don't hurt yourself. Just be in control with the stroke that you give. This can be done for 5 minutes to begin with and can go up to 15 to the maximum. That was Bhastrika. Second is again a very popular practice that is done worldwide, very common. Kapalabhati, or the shining skull. It has a lot of benefits, very beneficial to fix any problems that you may have in your internal system, mostly your digestion, your reproductive system, but also works greatly on your nervous system, increasing the circulation. Again, a very heating practice. If you do not do it properly, can have negative impacts as well. So make sure you do it easy, slowly, and increase the pace as you go and increase your practice. So how it goes is the exhalation is very rapid, and with every exhalation you're going to pull your abdomen in as much as possible. Again, inhalation is very passive, the exhalation is very active. Do not listen to the sound of your inhalation and don't take your attention to your abdomen. Just take your attention to your rapid exhalation. Make sure your body is comfortable. You do not cringe your body or tighten your body too much, and your facial muscles also relaxed. And with practice, it is going to come easy to you. With initial start of the practice, you might experience some discomfort around your back or pain here and there, but do not give up. 10 to 15 days of minimum practice, then your body will start getting used to the practice. If the pain increases and does not get better, then you consult a physician or take further advice, but it should not. But give yourself 10 to 15 days to get your body used to the practice. Yeah? So Kapalabhati, we again, the count of Kapalabhati, the maximum you do is 3 rounds of 60 counts each, and you start very slow and steady. So inhale and exhale 1 round. We're going to just show you. Slow and easy. 10 counts of Kapalabhati. Inhale. So fiery sensation in the stomach. Let's do 10 more rounds of a little bit faster of a practice. Inhale, exhale first. Inhale. 10 counts. After every practice, give yourself a moment or two just to feel the effect of the practice. Realize where you've worked on. Know your body a little bit better. Know the pattern of your breathing a little bit better. Gently open your eyes. Kapalabhati. Next, we're going to do Anulom Vilom, the king of all pranayams. Works on the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. Helps in balancing the nervous system, helps in oxygenating the nervous system, because you're taking in very long breaths. In a normal breathing pattern, you're inhaling about 500 milliliters of oxygen. When you do deep and intense breathing, you can take up to 5,000 milliliters of oxygen. So it can go very effective to oxygenating your blood, which in turn circulates and helps the different parts of your body, including your nervous system. So the technique about Anulom Vilom is the length of the breathing. So here we talk about Puraka, we talk about retention of the breath. So you inhale, you hold the breath, and you exhale. So Puraka, Kumbhaka, Richaka. Puraka, Kumbhaka, Richaka. So we're going to make sure the length of all three are the same. So we're going to do counts of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. From the same side, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale from the same side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the pattern that it follows. We're going to use our two fingers, middle and the index fingers at a Chittakash, the eyebrow center, the thumb and the ring finger to control the nostrils, the movement. So as you inhale, you're going to open the nostril. As you exhale, you're going to open the nostril. When you're holding the breath, you're going to close both the nostrils. So inhale, count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you do not stoop again. If your hand gets tired, change the hand, but don't close your chest as much as possible, keeping your chest open, and do not make any sound with your breath. You do it with the normal breathing pattern. No pressure anywhere, just the normal pattern. Let's do 2 rounds of Anulom Vilom. Breathe in. With your eyes closed, internalize, aware of the practice. Again, relax after every practice for a couple of moments. The 4th practice we're going to do today is Ujjayi breathing. Great for yoga practitioners. If you do asana practice a lot, this is going to help you a lot with your physical practice because it helps you in holding your position in a stable position, in stillness. So you can take in long breaths and hold the position. So this is a victorious breath that we normally use in asana practices. I will just demonstrate how you can learn this practice is imagining, and this is very effective for your thyroid region, a little butterfly around the throat. So you're going to activate the thyroid as you use this Ujjayi breathing. To start with, you can look up and swallow your saliva a couple of times. So you know how that feels, so that gland around the throat. Ujjayi breathing. So imagine there's a mirror in front of you, and with your mouth open to begin with, fog the mirror. Even for exhalation and inhalation. So you can hear the sound of a sea wave kind of a sound with the constriction in your throat. Slowly you will get used to this, and you will start doing this with your mouth closed. Like so. So listen to the sound of your breath. Feel the effect of the breathing practice. Take a moment again with your eyes closed. forth. The last of the practice is called Bhramari, or the humming bee practice. Very effective with the vibration. It helps in the upper portion of your body, especially a Jalandhar Bandha, to activate. Helps in your vocal cords also. Helps in a lot of ear problems, vertigo and all of that problems that you may have. You can look up and research for the benefits and use the pranayams as per your need. Bhramari, you use your index finger to either your earlobe or inside your ear. We're going to do 3 rounds of this. Maybe first round you don't get it straight away, and second or third you will lock it, and then you will get the vibration as you do it. So you take the deep inhale, filling your lungs with air, and as you exhale, you hum, that humming bee kind of a thing. Yeah? Let's do 2 rounds. Again, make sure you don't stoop, sitting straight and upright. Breathe in and hum. Slowly release and relax, and gently open your eyes. These were the 5 pranayama techniques. There are many more, but these will be sufficient to begin with. Make sure you follow the instructions carefully. Make sure, because you're internalizing, you're inhaling a lot of air. Make sure your surrounding or your environment is clean and healthy. And you have a good frame of mind to gain the maximum benefit from these practices. Remember, your mind controls your body and your breath controls the mind. So practice as much as you can in a correct fashion, and I hope it is useful to you. Give me your feedbacks if you have any, and hope to see you again. Have a good